What's up, guys? Welcome back to Crypto Weekly Review, home of the Wolf Pack. I have some really interesting news about Coinbase insiders dumping the absolute top of the market. We have a channel update. Let's not waste any more time. Let's jump straight into the charts.
You big old sus, yeah. I just doubled up on crypto. I just doubled down on the new vest. Now my chair looking like 2 checks. Type of money made me want to 2-step. Who next? This week I be on the moon next. Stock going up like 2x. That's a fast flip like suplex. Two really stepping like a duplex. You bet never lose change, but I do flex.
All right, guys, let's jump straight into the Bitcoin daily chart. As you can see, we do have a little bit of a bounce attempt right here, but it is below the pivot. It is below the 366, and it looks a little bit like a bear flag to me, but who knows? Maybe tomorrow it could pump when the market's open. But I do think usually if on Sunday night we have this like a tiny little pump, usually when the market's open, boom, sell side liquidity. You know, typically that's how it works, but maybe there will be a buy the dip on Monday morning. As you can see right here, that is a big drop, so we could get a bounce. I mean, this is free fall at this point on the daily chart. Look, I mean, the 21 exponential moving average, anything below that is in a confirmed daily downtrend. So we're talking about 45,000 here. I mean, it could easily have a bit of a bounce, maybe even test this and reject. But I have to just not talk about how I feel. By this chart, below the pivot on the daily, it looks like AIDS. It looks like it's going to dump. So if I had a gun to my head, I would say, yeah, this is going to dump. And we are in a 4-hour downtrend. Look at this, rejecting this white line here, downtrend right here, poked through it. Now down below, going into the night, Asia's probably going to dump. I don't know. It doesn't look good. Hex did have a nice little pump, huge sell-off. Now the sacrifice phase is over for PulseX. Correction, the sacrifice set is not over, but your rewards were going to go down 5% every day until like February. There is a bonding curve on it, just like Pulse Chain. We could take a quick peek, 839,000. We have $500 million of Hex effectively burned. I am bullish on Hex. I do think that this could actually kind of dump as well, you know, because now the PulseX sacrifice is down 5% a day, every day until like February something. So I think there's going to be less interest, and Pulse Chain isn't coming for a couple months. And I watched Richard Hart's stream, and he was not very confident even about that. So I don't know. I actually didn't end up sacrificing that other Hex on that trade that, you know, obviously. I'm just going to keep it. I'm just going to keep it for right now. And I'll go through the fork with it. I kind of like that idea better. Ethereum on the daily chart is looking just exactly the same as Bitcoin. It's all moving together. ADA, oof. Yep, it rejected right here and down it goes, but we already knew that. And we got Sand. Sand has been a beast and a monster, but look, it's doing the same thing. Maybe Avalanche is looking like shit, you know, Mana, the Incel's dream. And then let's do a follow-up on GME. GME, yeah, it looks like it is holding this pivot right here. Very weak, low volume. I'm not too impressed. I'm not too impressed. I don't think we're going to get follow through. I hope it does, but I don't think we're going to get follow through. I think it was just to sell the news, pump and dump. All right, guys, I have a super interesting story here. Coinbase insiders sold over 40 million in coin stocks during the December sell-off. In the 3 months to date, total sales from insiders at Coinbase amounted to $330 million. Coinbase co-founder Fred Ersham sold about $31 million. And then we have the chief product officer, Surat Chari, sold $9 million. And while the chief accounting officer, Jennifer Jones, sold $253,000 worth. So let's go ahead and take a look at the stock. As you can see, they had starting to sell. The insiders at Coinbase started to sell around the 9th of November, okay? 9th of November, let's go take and correlate that with the Bitcoin chart. 9th of November, look at this, guys. They literally sold the top. They literally sold the top. Can this be a leading indicator for a reversal for Bitcoin? Is Coinbase stock going to be getting bought up when they think the bottom is in? What do they know? Did they know something? Is something coming down the pipelines? Is there going to be some sort of regulations coming that is going to send the Bitcoin market spiraling? I'm not sure. It's a little bit of a conspiracy theory, but there's a lot of things that add up here. I think we should watch Coinbase stock. JP Morgan Chase is one of the most powerful banks in the world, and its CEO, Jamie Dimon, aka Jamie Dimon, is one of the biggest dickheads. He used to always say that Bitcoin is rat poison And he said he would fire his employees that were trading crypto. Now they're singing a different tune. They're saying that the applications from crypto have only just begun. Web 3.0 and greater use of NFTs tokenization are in line of sight for 2022. They go on to say DeFi was a bit of a flop in 2021. Hey, they weren't doing what I was doing because I made a ton of money in 2021, man. Maybe they need to hire me. They said DeFi is a bit of a flop in 2021, but still has strong potential in 2022 and beyond. The use cases for crypto markets will continue to grow, and new projects and new tokens with more and different use cases will surface. As such, we see that cryptocurrency markets as increasingly relevant to financial services. Welcome to the party, guys. I've been here since 2016. I've been saying that, So this is bullish. I mean, if JP Morgan Chase is bullish for 2022, we might take that into consideration. I think they're a pretty big powerhouse, and if they're saying this stuff, that means they're getting into it and they want to pump the price. Here's a Pandora's box for you. The social media giant WeChat to support Chinese CBDCs. The platform is expected to boost the adoption of the digital yuan through its 800 million users. And that is a scary prospect because once they have a cashless society, they can do a lot of oppressive things, straight up Black Mirror stuff, like they can do negative interest rates. If you can't take your money out of the bank and put it underneath your mattress, they can effectively charge you to have the wallet. There you go, a negative interest rate. They can also control your spending habits. Maybe they'll say, look, you're eating too much red meat, you're using too much fuel, so we're going to restrict or freeze your funds until you can get your carbon tax credits up. They can do a lot of really nasty and oppressive stuff. If you say something wrong on social media that goes against the narrative, they can effectively just freeze your accounts. But the main thing I think they're trying to do is be able to directly inject liquidity into the market. They could give you a stimmy check and tell you it expires on this and this date, so go stimulate the economy. And I think that is going to be the major way that they get adoption. They're going to say, hey, there's an app on here and you have free money on there. Next thing you know, they're taking away your rights and they're taking away your freedoms. We definitely have to be vigilant and not elect people like this, but it is bullish for cryptocurrency because cryptocurrency might be the only option. It might be the future cash. Wind-breaking NFTs. Reality star who made $200,000 selling farts in mason jar launches an NFT collection. And this article doesn't say that, but she got hurt and had to go to the emergency room. God knows why. I did not look into it too much, but now she has fart smell NFTs. She sold them for like 0.05 ETH. I think that's like $150. My God. Guys, please, please, please stop simping. Please stop simping. But you want to know something? This shit's going to pump, man. This is going to pump because crypto is about exposure and influence. For a project to be successful, it doesn't have to be good. It just has to be known. This is a battle for influence. And she has a lot. She has a lot because she went to the hospital for selling farts, dude. And she made $200K. Now she's doing NFTs and it's probably going to sell out because of exposure, because of influence. Well, please, guys, please do not simp. Please stop simping in 2022. Have some dignity. Have some freaking dignity. You know what I mean? Man. Otherwise, your money just might blow away. All right, I think on that note, the video is over, but I do have an announcement to make to the Wolfpack. I did put a donation address. It's an Ethereum donation address in the description link. So if you want me to look at one of your favorite coins, just make a donation and then I'll do it in the next video. That way we can have more interaction with each other. We can build a community and research new projects and things like that. I think it's going to be a big boost for the channel, but if the Wolfpack doesn't like it, if they think this is lame, then I will delete it. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Throw me a like and a sub, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.